Jupiter is the planet of expansion, abundance, good fortune, and all the wonderful positive things that we can think of what Jupiter is about. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing the characteristics and traits of Jupiter and what this planet is all about. This video is an introduction to a series of 12 videos that I will do for Jupiter through each sign of zodiac. The first things that we need to know about Jupiter are that it rules both Sagittarius as its modern ruler, and its ancient ruler is Pisces. Um, it, it, Pisces' ancient ruler is Jupiter. Sagittarius' modern ruler is Jupiter. Pisces' modern ruler is Neptune. So, um, it also governs the ninth and 12th houses. Now, Jupiter is the planet of abundance. It's the planet of plenty, of bounty, of having a lot, of having um quite a bit of things like the whole thing about abundance, like gratitude, feeling like you have a lot, feeling like there is a lot, feeling a positive sense of abundance, tolerance, and expansion is ruled by Jupiter. Expansion of the mind, you're learning higher knowledge, higher education, you're expanding your mind, you're learning new things, you're being curious. Expansion of the body, eating so much, becoming, more expansive, more fat. That could possibly be a trait with this. You want to pursue and go after knowledge with Jupiter energy, with higher knowledge especially. Now, Jupiter also governs morality, gratitude, as I discussed, and the law. It governs purpose and possibility. The possibilities is very optimistic, very positive. It sees the potentials and possibilities, like imagine the possibilities. In Pisces, anything is possible, where you have hope and faith and these great ideas and these grand visions and this positive sense of like, yes, I want to do this. I want to um, go in this direction because I have the confidence and the optimism to do this. Jupiter also looks at good luck. Jupiter in your chart shows how you get your luck, what makes you feel lucky. Um, Looks at good fortune. Growth is a big thing with Jupiter. Humor and goodwill, giving, helping, serving, wanting to give back. Generosity is a big thing with Jupiter. The downside of Jupiter can be blind optimism, where you're not seeing the facts, you're not seeing the practicalities of things, you're not seeing the realistic, where the rubber meets the road kind of things. You're not seeing things as they are. You're not grounded, um, or you lack pragmatism and overindulgence, hedonism, overhedonism. Wisdom is a big thing with Jupiter. If Mercury is knowledge, if Mercury is the data collector, collecting all this information from, all these different sources, collecting, all these details, then Jupiter is wisdom. What is the lessons? What is the big point that we can learn through experience, knowledge plus experience, equals wisdom, and that's what Jupiter rules over. Jupiter wants us to reach, to stretch for something, to expand. And Jupiter also looks at self-improvement, becoming a better version of herself, self-development. Jupiter is, in terms of planetary dignity, exalted in Cancer, at its fall in Capricorn, opposite its sign of exaltation. It is considered detriment in both Gemini and Virgo. Um, Now, I do not believe in planetary dignities. I believe all planetary placements are good and bad in their own ways, and they're all equal. But I just thought I'd mention that for those who do agree with that and are interested in it. Jupiter is composed of gas. It is a gas giant. There's no surface on Jupiter. You can't land on Jupiter. Positivity is ruled by Jupiter. Expansion, mercy, kindness, taking risks. The laws that shape society is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter also rules philosophy and religion. Those are really, really big themes. Curiosity and expanding our minds. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. It can be for good, it can be for bad, but it moves into a sign and just grows and just like let's make it even bigger. It just expands all the characteristics and traits of those signs, both positive and negative. That's what we have to remember. Um, Jupiter is a magnifying glass. It exposes the flaws. We can see our flaws more clearly with Jupiter energy. We gain clarity. We gain insight. Experiential learning and self-development are big themes with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter stays in the sign for 12 months, meaning that it completes a full go-round cycle of each zodiac sign over the course of 12 years. It goes retrograde for about 4 months out of the year. Jupiter is known as the greater beneficent astrology, excelling naturally and with ease. It shows our strengths in our chart, we're really strong at, we're really skilled at what is our strong suit, our talents, things that we're good, really, really good at, and our superpowers in our chart. Jupiter looks at higher learning. Your Jupiter sign shows what you have to teach. Jupiter rules teaching, spreading knowledge, and to whom? Wisdom traditions are ruled by Jupiter. Self-indulgence, overindulgence, not setting healthy boundaries when it comes to this. Jupiter pushes us out of our comfort zones and into uncharted territory, again, taking risks. Truth-seeking is ruled by Jupiter. Your ideals, um, your truths, and your beliefs are ruled by Jupiter. In terms of days of the week, Jupiter governs Thursday. Jupiter in Sagittarius, for instance, is the traveler, the seeker, always looking for new adventures. Jupiter rules opportunity. At another low level, it can be very judgmental, very preachy, and very dogmatic, thinking that your beliefs and your ideas and your ideals are better and more important and the most important than others, and so you preach and project onto others. So that's something to watch out for. So it's about initiating the importance of our ideas and interpreting them as absolute truths. Or, I mean, not inflating the importance of ideas and thinking that our ideas about things are absolute truths, and they're not. There's multiple truths, there's multiple ideas, there's multiple viewpoints and perspectives and ways of looking at things. So we have to be open-minded and curious to all these different things. having a wider perspective is ruled by Jupiter. Expanding your perspective, expanding your horizons, how we grow our viewpoints is also ruled by Jupiter. So that is all I have to say on Jupiter. This was a quick little video on Jupiter and astrology. I will start the series. Um, I'm thinking tomorrow. I will start talking about Jupiter in Aries and astrology, what it means, the characteristics, the traits of Jupiter in Aries, what it's all about. I'm going to be discussing that in the next video. So bye for now, everybody. Click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for that video. Bye for now.